Morning, everyone. Call this session of Pulaski County Fiscal Court to order. Certainly glad to see each one of you here today. Looking forward to doing some county business and hearing from some citizens on some reports. So certainly glad to see everyone here. As our normal routine, we will do the pledge, but first of all, we want to do a moment of silence. I've asked Mr. Wheeldon to lead us in the pledge, but first of all, I'd like to know if there's any concerns to the community or prior requests that needs to be brought before the court.
Remember John's mom?
John Alexander, our employee, his mom had a pretty good, serious stroke over the weekend, and she's now in intensive care at the hospital, so remember her.
Dale Bingham's dad over to solid waste there passed away last night.
Dale Bingham's dad. The others?
Woodridge family passed away this Saturday. Gerald Woodridge's ex-wife passed away this Saturday.
Okay. Woodridge family. Any others? If you ever want to bow your head for just a moment of silence, and then Mr. Wheeldon will lead us in the pledge. Thank you. Everyone, please stand and face the flag.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First up will be our citizens' comments. Do we have any citizens here that want to address the court? Not on the agenda. Seeing none, we will move to our first item will be to approve the minutes from the previous fiscal court meeting. I think you have a copy of those in front of you. If there's any changes or corrections or additions, let it be known. And if not, I'll ask for a motion to approve.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Wilson to approve the minutes as they stand. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Strunk. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next up, we'll go to new business. I've got something on the top there, but I'm not able to do the Youth Advisory Committee introductions today. I do want to make a little bit of a short statement about them. We put together a Youth Advisory Committee. They're all juniors in high school, juniors, sophomores, one freshman, very, very bright kids that's going to help us just get involved in government and give us some community issues that the youth face today. They're meeting now. We've had a couple of meetings here at the courthouse with them. But I invite them to today's fiscal court meeting, but they're all in testing and traveling, and these are very bright kids, so they get around a lot. But they will be with us at a future meeting, and we're very excited for that program to take off. I've got funding for it already set aside, not in the county budget. It's not taxpayers, but it's private donations. And we're very excited for this youth activity to take place, to hear from our youth in the community. And by the way, all 4 high schools are represented in it. It's not just one, so we took it out to all the high schools, and they're very acceptable of it, wanting to move forward with it. Next up would be our county road aid resolution. I got it from the state this week. I think we've got a copy in front of you. It's a state road aid for let's say $2,104,759. And we have to approve that resolution to accept their aid for the coming year starting July 1.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Wheeldon.
Second.
Second by Mr. Turpin. Any discussion on this?
Yeah, this is actually a decrease over last year, am I right?
I think it's the same as last year.
Same as last year? Okay.
Same as last year, and a possibility of it going up. I'm working with them now. We have a motion on the floor and a second. Any other discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. I'll get that signed later. Next up is our airport report. Mr. Sean Daughtry is here, and several members of the airport board, plus the director. So good to see you, Kelly. Go ahead, Sean.
Thank you, Judge. We recently received the economic impact study that was commissioned by the State Aviation Department. It was completed by Kimley Horn. So I just kindly wanted to go over what our airport's doing economically for this region and then entertain any questions. I think you all have the handout there. According to their study, we support 231 direct aviation jobs here in our town, which equates to 11.8 million in payroll. So we're proud of that. And they culminate several different other things to show an overall economic impact for the area of 37.1 million. They have us at about 10,000 operations for last year. That's takeoffs and landings and things of that nature. That's down slightly from our normal annual, but that would probably be directly related to an apron project that we did during the year of 2025. We have 49 based aircraft here, and in looking at these numbers, they say that we have a population of 72,000 people within 30 minutes of our airport. Now, these numbers alone don't really tell you how we're doing, so I have put together just a very simple peer comparison on page 2, and all I did was I looked at population, and I took the 5 airports that had population closest to us under and the 5 over that had the closest population and compared. So if you look at that second page there, when we looked at 231 jobs, that's number 1 out of the 11 airports that we were compared to there. If you look at the payroll, that's number 2. If you look at the economic impact, we're number 2 out of the 11. Operations, around 10,000, that put us at number 4. But again, we're down a little bit this year because of the apron improvement project that we did. I feel like if we hadn't had that, we'd be somewhere around number 2. 49 aircraft, that's number 2 in the pool here. So overall, I feel like we're a good, steady second place in our peer group. But our board, we're working on number 1. We want to be number 1. We do feel very fortunate for the support that you guys give us, and we thank you for that. We are currently working on a 3-year strategic plan so that we're very calculated about what we're doing to grow our airport and serve the citizens here in our area. And then the last thing I'd leave you with, we are doing an air show on November the 7th. November the 7th, and we're looking forward to that. So far, we've worked to collect donations to fund that air show, and we've been very successful in that. Now, we're not done, so if you want to come see me and donate some money, we will take it. So please let us know if you've got a little extra jingle laying around. But at the end of the day, our fundraising efforts have been good enough that we feel comfortable. We're going to allow veterans of our armed services to get in free this year at the air show. Awesome. So that'll, with it being close to Veterans Day, we feel like it will be a veterans theme, and we'll also have some of the America 250 in our celebration there. But we're lining up performers and things now, so we're excited about that, and we welcome you to come out and be involved. We'll even take volunteers if you want to volunteer for the air show. So.
Thank you.
Very good.
We thank you. Yeah, great job.
Okay.
Any questions? Thanks, Sean.
I've got Kelly back here. She runs the airport, and I've got her here for the tough questions, so if you've got it.
Anybody have any tough questions? Appreciate it, Sean. Thank you very much to keep us informed on what the airport's doing. We look forward to working with you and making it a better place. If industry or anything comes in here, that's the first vision they have of Pulaski County. A lot of them fly in, so appreciate anything you all can keep going down there. We like it a lot.
Sean, I'm sorry I missed that. I'm sure it was an exhilarating presentation. Would you mind repeating parts of it?
Martin, I'm thinking you could buy me lunch and I could explain it.
Ah, there you go.
Next up on the agenda, I don't think it's probably on your agenda, we have some road actions to take. You have a list in front of you. We've been asked to take out of the county system 3 roads. And then I've got a couple to add in. But the first item we'd need to do is assign a couple of magistrates to go look at these roads. The first 3 is Dole Road, Whitson Road, and Whitson Spur. It's right off of 80 where the quarry's at. Hinkle has asked to take those out of the county road system. They've purchased the land around that area, and they're going to expand their quarry, so it's no reason for those, but we need to get a couple of guys to go look at it.
I will.
Put me in there.
Jason,
I will.
Mike, if you'll go take a look at those. I don't think I have a motion on that, do we? Just take a look at those. They're all on East 80. Next up would be, we've had a request to put Mercada Drive in. It's one of Rollin Wigginton's subdivisions. If I would need a couple of magistrates to go look at those.
I'll go look if I can get a ride.
Ranshaw will need a chauffeur. Can I get somebody to go with him? Mr. Wilden. And next up, I've got a request from Kenny Dysinger to add Haley's Way. It's another new subdivision, and would like to have a couple of magistrates go look at that one.
Well, then, you want to go? You want to take me?
Yeah, might as well.
Or we'll do them all.
Do the same time.
All right. Let's see. I got one other item I need, well, I'll bring it up a little bit later. First up would be the department reports. I'm going to ask Beverly, she's not on the agenda, but I think she has permission to hire.
Good morning. Thank you for adding me to the agenda. I am requesting to hire a lady that is already Kentucky certified as a full-time dispatcher. Her name is Haley Carmen. She can start immediately pending her pre-screening stuff.
Motion.
Motion, Mr. Wilson, and a second by Mr. Strunk to hire Haley Carmen. Any questions or comments? All in favor, say aye.
Uh-huh.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Beverly. Next up would be Stacy with Public Safety.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning.
Nancy Fire Department's got a 2001 Kenworth tanker truck. They're wanting surplus where they got that new tanker, and they're wanting to use the proceeds from it to buy some equipment back for that new truck that they're lacking on.
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Wheeldon to surplus the truck, second by Mr. Renshaw.
Did they pay for that truck themselves?
Yes, they
Okay.
did, so it should go back to them.
So I guess the motion needs to be, yeah. So do we have to add just the,
Proceeds go back to Nancy.
yeah, do we have to add that to the motion?
We can
Okay.
make it as one motion. Any other questions on the motion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes.
Thank you.
Thanks, Stacy. Next up will be solid waste. Mr. Danny.
We have 3 employees we'd like to rehire. 2 will be for seasonal, Christine Cook and Mary Jo New.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Turpin to hire 2 seasonal employees at solid waste, a second by Mr. Renshaw. Any questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
And we'd like to hire Brendan Wells as temporary full-time. Brendan Wells.
Motion by Mr. Wheeldon to hire Brandon Wells,
Brendan Wells.
Second.
second by Mr. Turpin. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? That motion passes.
And just a report from Saturday from our hazardous waste day, we had 328 residents take advantage of that. I think it was our biggest day yet, so we appreciate everyone who participated, and we'll be doing it again next April.
Awesome, good deal.
Thanks.
Next up on the list is the Pulaski County Park. Amber is not here to ask, but I will ask for her. She wants to hire 2 seasonal workers, Jacqueline Vaught and Penny Strom. They were there as seasonals last year. They're going to start May the 1st, pending their paperwork. I would ask a motion from the court to hire those.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Ranshaw,
Second.
second by Mr. Wheeldon. Any questions or comments on this? All in favor, say aye. Any opposed? Motion passes. Also, I want to ask on her behalf for permission to use deputies from the sheriff's office as part-time, as needed security at the park.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Ranshaw,
Second.
second by Mr. Turpin. Any discussion on these use of part-time deputies? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Carries. I want to run one other thing through the court here. We've had to repair a roof on cabin A at the park because of when it does rain, it gets wet. It's been an ongoing problem for a while, and it's more than just taking the roof off the cabin. It's cabin A. It was built a little bit odd, and it had a valley in it that's continuously leaked, so we're having to redo the rafters and sheeting and all. So I need permission of the court. It's about $11,000. Anything over 5, we run through the court to make it as transparent as we can. So I need permission to move ahead with that.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Ranshaw,
Second.
second by Mr. Strunk. Any questions on this? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Moving on to the road department. Okay. Who's doing Corey? Is Corey here? He's way in the back.
I think we've got a couple speed limits we need to get a vote on.
Got 2 speed limits in the second
Wesley West, and that was one of them.
Wesley West Road, and it's a 20 mile an hour, and a Stillwater Road is 25.
Yep.
We need to do these separate. I need a motion to do Stillwater Road at 25 mile an hour speed limit.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Renshaw, second by Mr. Wheeldon. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Also, I have a speed limit on Wesley West Road at 20 mile an hour. Need a motion?
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Turpin,
Second.
second by Mr. Renshaw. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
And I just need the approval of the road list.
Motion.
Got the road list in front of you, and I have a motion from Mr. Renshaw to approve the road list. All in favor, say aye. I got a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Strunk. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
It's a busy time of year for us, as it is for everybody, but we've got guys everywhere, so if y'all see them out, give them a pat on the back, thumbs up, because it's busy, but we're making it, so,
There's a lot to do, and
yeah,
they're doing a great job
Yep.
getting it done.
thank you. That's all I got.
Judge, you want
Yeah.
to comment on the Slate Branch area want everybody to know that we're in constant communication with the state, trying to get them to do something different out there on the Slate Branch 914. I don't know what's going to happen there, but we are, talking to our representatives and stuff. The judge has been in contact with them. I have, trying to get them to do something a little better out there than what they're doing.
I did talk to State Transportation yesterday, District 8. They are under contract right now on that change, but we are getting a lot of calls on it. So I asked them to do a little more in-depth study to see what can happen. They say it's the safest, the R-cut is the safest, according to their data, better than a stoplight, but I've asked them to back up just a bit and look at it again. Don't know if they will, but at least we put in a word for it to see if we can do a little more study, at least to give us a little time, because they do have a big event coming up with Horse Soldier, 4th of July, the week before the 4th of July, and it's going to be heavy congested. And I've asked them if they can at least delay it or make sure it was done if they proceed with it, because it's going to be a mess if it's under construction and all that traffic in there the 4th of July weekend or that week previous. But we have voiced our opinion to them, and we'll see where it goes. It's not our road, it's state road, and the city has the right of way on both sides, but we're just letting the people know. Any comments on that? Any more comments? Next up would be the treasurer's settlement, finance, Ms. Crescent. It's quite lengthy.
I have presented, are looking for approval for the March treasurer settlement, among other things on the agenda today.
Motion to approve.
Motion by Mr. Rancho to approve the treasurer's settlement. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Turpin. Any questions, comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion passes.
Next thing you all have in front of you all that I need approval for is the March bank recs.
We have a motion to approve the bank recs.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Rancho,
Second.
second by Mr. Wilden. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes.
And then also we have the second budget amendment to the 2026 fiscal year budget. Looks like we have an increase of $15.4 million. And the reason for that is because the surplus that was carried over from the bank accounts last year were not actually included in the original budget to the full amount. So this pulls that into the current budget.
Any questions on that? Or do I have a motion to approve?
Motion.
Budget amendment. Mr. Renshaw says he does. Do I have a second? Second by Mr. Turpin.
Just one question. Can you explain what a budget amendment is and how it affects our current budget to the?
The budget amendment is when we have an increase in receipts. So revenue, we have to amend the budget, otherwise it would just be transferring from one expense account to the other. And that's where that amount comes in, is $15.4 million across all of the accounts and all of the departments within the county.
So basically what it is we make our budget at the beginning of the year, which we're going to get into, and then any additional money, the budget is a moving document.
Yeah, living, breathing.
So when we get extra money in, we have to sometime before the end of the year adjust the budget to reflect all that money.
Correct. A lot of times we'll apply for grants, and those, of course, you can't anticipate actually whether or not you're going to get approval. So once you do get approval, you have to do a budget amendment for that as well.
Because we have to have a budget balanced budget at the end of the year.
Yes, and you can't spend the money according to the state if you don't have it included in your budget to receive.
Thank you.
Any more discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes on the budget amendment.
Okay. Marshall, you want the last one?
I'll let you handle it.
You all have in front of you a proposed 2027 fiscal year budget. That is just us presenting the budget to you guys. We can start next week having budget committee meetings to discuss and go over. I have met with some of the department heads, and I know Marshall has as well, discussing what kind of proposed purchases that they feel like they may need in the next fiscal year. But
Thank you for getting that to us in a timely manner so we can review it.
you're very welcome.
Do I have a motion? Well, I don't have to. This just presented to court. According to state law, we're supposed to have a budget report to fiscal court. Me and the treasurer's report be presented to you before the 1st of May. We've always been tardy in that, and that's been part of our audit problem because we don't have it on time. But this time, thanks to Carissa, she's worked that up. This is just a presentation, and we will get to add on or take away or make changes in it before we do the first reading. But this is something, a rough start to our budget. And I want everyone to look at that. It's increased because we've had extra funding come in. It's a great document, but I want you to look at the bottom line. We've been blessed. We've had a lot of extra money come into for next year for our budget starting in July 1. And we'll be amending it as we go along before we do the final reading before the 1st of June. But I do want to announce to the court that we have really brought in extra money on roads, projects throughout the county. I was just reading a post last night that Pulaski County received over $240 million in the last cycle of funding here. So that includes a lot of money for Northern Bypass, but we got also some community projects. Miss Virginia's here. She's a recipient of a good one. We were really blessed to have 5 state reps and a state senator in our corner here in the county. That gives us 5 voices in Frankfort on the House side out of the 100, and we're blessed to have that big voice. And a lot of times I'm out of the office. I was in Frankfort yesterday, but on some other matters. But you know, making appearances at conferences and in Frankfort and D.C., this is what it's about. You bring in this extra money to Pulaski County, so we've been really blessed this funding round. So let's just get to work and make a lot of improvements to the county.
I do have a comment. As I started going through this budget, the last couple of days, I went back to the liability sections, and it was nice to see that the county itself only has a total of 7 outstanding, or what we pay down on loans and bonds, and 2 of those are the judicial center that the state pays. And it looks like, from what I've been seeing, we're going to pay off 2 of those bonds or loans this coming year, fiscal year. So that would leave us as a county with only, what did I say, 3 outstanding bonds, and that's great for any government to have. I mean, we actually owe less than our budget, full budget, which is great. So we're doing a great job of paying down our debt.
Thanks, Mark. We're going to own the Judicial Center, looks like, in 3 years. That's been a 15 to 17-year project, and it's going to be paid off very quickly. And it has reduced our debt over 50% in the last 3 years. We've done well. Any other comments, questions to bring before the court? I need a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Wilson. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Turpin. We will stand adjourned. Also, we have a safety committee meeting following this meeting, so hang around the ones that are on the safety committee.